Today's affiliate sponsor is Solo.to. Nothing frustrates me more than taking the time to record videos for social media and saying, check the link up in my bio, only to realize that I forgot to update the link. I just keep thinking about all of those people who went to the page to look at my bio only to be disappointed. Solo.to is a versatile link that you can use in your social media bios and everywhere to better connect your audience across any platform. Add all of your links, social media accounts, and contact buttons to one beautifully responsive page. With Solo.to, you can embed videos and podcasts right on your page, and they automatically update when you post new episodes. It's truly amazing. Gone are the days where I have to add each episode link to my bio. I know that once it's published, it's everywhere. I can even get analytics on what clicks got the most pages or pages got the most clicks. You know what I'm saying. If you need an example, check out my Solo.to page linked in all of my social media bios, especially Instagram at DJ Treacy Trees. Never miss a click or a client. Try Solo.to today. Click the link in the show notes to receive 10% off of your membership. Let's get to today's show.
You are listening to your auntie's favorite DJ, DJ Treacy Trees.
What the pot? What the pot? What the pot? What the pot?
What's going on, and welcome back to What the Pod. I go by the name of DJ Treacy Trees, your auntie's favorite DJ, and now your fairy pod mother. Welcome to What the Pod, the podcast that recommends new shows for you to listen to. It's a holiday week, y'all. Happy Monday. It's a short week. You don't got to work the whole week, but I'm going to still hit you with those podcast recommendations. So let's jump right into today's show. All right. So the first podcast that I'm talking about is entitled Resistance. So this one came across my Discover page on podcasts. I think this was on Spotify that recommended this one to me. But the actual podcast description, I'll read a little bit of that for you. It says, Resistance is a show about refusing to accept things as they are. Stories from the front lines of the movement for Black lives told by the generation fighting for change. Hosted by Sadhu Tijan Thomas Jr. Sorry if I messed that name up. But I didn't really know what to expect from this one, but the episodes are pretty short, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna rock with this. I'm gonna see what it's about. Now, the first one was called Reunion. The first one that I listened to, the November 10th one. And the episode description reads, Aaron Randall's family reunion is a whole vibe. So that got me right from the first click, because I come from a smaller family like some people who might be listening to this, and I never really, my auntie's in-laws had a family reunion, and we would go down there for the summer, and I was like, wow, Black people come together like this is amazing, this is awesome, it's music, it's fun, it's free food, it's all these different things, you know. But I feel like a lot of the families that moved to the North after, Jim Crow and all of that found it hard to either come back because of financial reasons or lost connection with the people that were in the South. So family reunions are important. I didn't even think about how important it was to Black culture and what it means to be Black in America. Like, the family reunion is a form of resistance in itself, because originally the goal was to break up all our families, displace everybody, you know what I mean, economically oppress us in those kinds of ways, support-wise oppress us in those different ways by splitting our families up. But coming together on this one time to make sure that our family is reconnected and we enjoying each other and all that, that's a form of resistance. But anyway, I'm going back into the episode. It says Aaron Randall's family reunion is a whole vibe. It's also one of the biggest and longest running Black reunions in the country, with hundreds of people coming together from all over every single year. But as Aaron discovers, it's way more than just a party. It's a promise that goes back 50 years. So I actually listened in on this one, which I usually don't do before this episode because I'm just checking it out. But it's lit. It's a whole vibe. Audio wise, they got music in there. This family reunion sounds like one that I would want to go to. I want to start a family just so I can get a big ass reunion like this set up. So this podcast really was a breath of fresh air. I'm not sure if it'll be a regular one unless there are other topics that, you know, kind of pique my interest there. But this is definitely a whole vibe. Y'all go check out Resistance. The specific episode is Reunion, and the episode link will be in the show notes. Now, the next podcast that I'm talking about is a pop culture one. I cover, if you follow me on TikTok or follow me on Instagram, you know I give podcast recommendations on my reels and on my TikTok story, everywhere, you know, like, so if you go to any of my social media pages, if you're a new listener to What the Pod, or you don't know who DJ Tracy is, like, if you follow me, you gonna find some new podcasts. So this is a pop culture one. I'm going deeper into that category because it's one that does pretty well on my reels. Seems like people wants to know, you know, keeping up with the Kardashians kind of thing, you know. That's what pop culture podcasts are all about. So this one is Pop Culture Happy Hour, and it's Ghostbusters, Afterlife, and What's Making Us Happy. What's making us happy. Sorry, it's hard to read today for some reason. The episode description says Ghostbusters Afterlife reconnects with the original timeline of the Ghostbusters film from the 80s while introducing a bunch of new characters. So I have seen one of the Ghostbusters movies. I haven't seen the originals, and I think I should probably go back. I thought there were way more Ghostbusters movies than there were. It turns out there's only like 2 from the 80s and that reboot that came out recently. So I'm like, oh, okay. All right, I can do 3 Ghostbusters films. I didn't know that it was going to be that many Ghostbusters. When I was a kid, I ain't going to lie, I thought Ghostbusters was scary as hell. But I also thought Goosebumps was scary, and, you know, I still would read them. But, oh my God, I was just so scared. But everybody check this one out. Pop Culture Happy Hour, Ghostbusters, Afterlife, and What's Making Us Happy. And the link, of course, is going to be in the show notes. The last podcast that I'm checking out this Monday is episode 286 of Drink Champs. Now, Drink Champs is, if you know anything about hip-hop culture, hosted by Noriega and a bunch of other people that I can't recognize by face, but I probably should as a DJ, or, you know something, a little bit something more about it. But I like Drink Champs' set. So first of all, I wouldn't suggest you just listen to this. I would suggest you go on YouTube and like see they setup. It's like they close down a bar, or they record before a bar opens or something, and they set it out. You know, they got a table, they got all these alcohol, and, you know, it looks like a good time is what I'm saying. So definitely this is a YouTube watch one, but if you want to listen to it, you can listen to it. It's 2 hours and 31 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this whole damn episode, and to be honest, I'm probably gonna watch the YouTube version. The only reason that I'm checking in with Drink Champs this time to check out this Ye interview is because he said something about the worst thing he signed was Big Sean. I need to get the context of that whole conversation, because I don't understand how Kanye feels like the worst decision in his musical career was signing Big Sean. Because Big Sean is fire. Are you kidding me? Are you literally one of my favorite rappers from Detroit? And I like a lot of rappers from Detroit, but Big Sean is definitely one of the biggest artists he's ever put in the game. So I need to understand what the hell happened there. That one came out November 4th, and it says, oh, DJ Effin. Okay, I know DJ Effin. I probably ain't even look. I thought it was more people on that show for some reason. Anyway, here's the description for the episode. Nori and DJ Effin are the Drink Champs. In this episode, we chop it up with Ye, the artist formerly known as Kanye. Oh, he's trying to change his name to Ye. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. One of music's most iconic artists, Ye sits down with the Drink Champs to tell us some stories and share some laughs. Ye talks about his evolution from the college dropout to becoming a billionaire. Ye shares stories of American history that he's created himself. I bet he did, y'all. I bet he told you about some history he created himself. Ye talks about his Yeezy brand, Gap, Adidas, and more. Ye also talks about his political views, cancel culture, and so much more. Now, I'm a big Kanye West fan. I grew up in Chicago. Like, when College Dropout was out, I was in high school in Chicago. What a time to be alive, right? Like, we had Kanye, we had Lupe, we had all these different people. And I'm here for an artist journey. And one of my homies, Lou, in LA, one of the new friends that I made out there, we talk about this all the time, and we heavyweight argue about this because he is a Kanye fan. He don't care what the dude say. He don't care what he put out. He's a Kanye fan, and that's because I think he's a music producer, and he still sees that side of it. But for me, I see that side of it as a musician, as someone who appreciates good music. But for me, Kanye is just a lot, and it's probably because I don't want to say it's because I'm a woman, but I am just unconcerned with all these antics. It seems bratty. It seems weird. Like, his actions actually make me not even want to listen to the music, to be completely honest. So for me to listen to this and get back into, I just want to stay up on what Kanye said so I can strengthen my arguments when I get back with my homies. You know what I mean? All right, so y'all check out that episode of Drink Champs. That's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to What the Pod. I suggest you listen to all these podcasts with me and let me know what you think on social media. I appreciate you for joining me today, and thank you so much for listening to my show, What the Pod. I go by the name of DJ Tracy Tree, your auntie's favorite DJ, and now your fairy pod mother. It would mean the world to me if you would go on Apple Podcasts and leave me a review. 5 stars and some kind words is all I need. Let me know what you're thinking, man. I'm working on this show every single day, Monday through Friday, to let you know. And then I'm doing a live stream on Friday. Come on, man. Who you know coming with the heat like this? I'm looking out for you on a podcast tip. I just don't see anybody else who's recommending all these shows to listen to. And I'm about to get into reviews. So definitely follow me on Instagram. Definitely follow me on TikTok. If you got me on Facebook, you know you'll get some of the stuff a little bit late, but it's there too. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all back right here tomorrow, Tuesday, for more episodes, and I'll be on the road for this one, so we're gonna have some fun. It's DJ Tracy Trees.